Take a look out the window. Spirit goes up as the rain falls down. I've been sailing on the wrong course, keeping it together like I did.
Hey you guys, here's a day in my life at Notre Dame. I haven't posted it a little bit just because school has been so crazy. Also, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm pretty congested, and if you know anything about college, everyone gets sick all the time. This happened to me last year. I was literally sick for weeks. I have like such a bad hacking cough, and it's rough. Today was a good day for me just because my class doesn't start until 11:30, but one thing I've noticed is I actually have more trouble getting up for my Mondays and Wednesdays when my classes start at 11:30 rather than my Tuesdays and Thursdays when my class starts at 9:30, which is kind of hilarious. My hypothesis is on days that I know I have a 9:30 the next day, I go to bed earlier, and then on days when I'm like, oh, my class doesn't start until 11:30 the next day, then I go to bed late because I'm like, oh, I have plenty of time to sleep and I can sleep late because I have to wake up late. Also, a lot of you guys noticed how I talked about how this year is significantly better than my freshman year, and I would say a lot of it just has to do with I know a lot of people here and the transition is just so much easier because you don't feel as lonely. Like my freshman year, I literally told my parents I felt like they left me there. Like I didn't know anyone. I was so far away from home, and I'm a very independent person. I've talked about it before, and I never saw an issue with like going out of state. I was really excited to go out of state, but the first few weeks of my freshman year were really hard just because I'm pretty close with my parents, and it really dawned on me that, oh my gosh, like I literally moved out of my house, which obviously you'd think I'd know that beforehand, but it just kind of hits you all at once. Like the fact that you're a college student literally does not even faze you until you're moving in and you actually sleep there and you're like, crap, I actually live here now. But my freshman year, I cried for the first few weeks because I felt so homesick, but this year I haven't even cried at all. Well, not because I'm homesick. I cry because I'm frustrated and I'm a really emotional person, but I have not cried because I'm homesick, so I consider that a really big win. Hey you guys, sorry if you can hear the fan in the back. It's too hot in here, so I'm not turning it off, so sorry about that. But I went to the grab and go to get myself some lunch, and I have to leave in like, I think like 20 minutes. Yeah, in 20 minutes. And yeah, my theory was, oh, if I wake up early, I would have time to do some work, but that's not reality. So I'm just gonna eat my lunch and watch Suits because, you know, I'm gonna be in class from 11:30 to 3:15 today. I have so much class today, so I deserve a little break. I love how I say I deserve a break when I haven't even gone to class today, but I do. So on Wednesdays, I have 3 classes, which sucks so much. But one thing I will say is if you have to take a lot of classes on the same day, put them back to back to back. I know that seems dumb and like, oh, you want a break in between, but if you put your classes back to back to back, you're just going to go through and get them all done, where if you have a break, you're not going to want to go back to class. You're not going to be productive. But my first class of the day is my film class, and I hate going to this class because it is so far away. I have to leave 15 minutes before, and it's just so obnoxious. But a super chill day. We just had lecture and notes, and then in between my classes, I have 10 minutes to go from that class to the next building, and this is for my marketing class. It's like consumer and organizational behavior. I always forget the name. And again, we just had lecture and notes and got to meet the people in our assigned group project. And then my last class of the day is strategy, and I actually don't mind this class. There is a lot of reading, and if you know anything about Mendoza, which Mendoza is the business school here, there is something called the Mendoza curve, which everyone here hates, and I don't know why they have it. They want you to be depressed. It actually sucks so bad. But I know a lot of people that want to go to Notre Dame watch my videos, but I would research the Mendoza curve because I had no idea about it until I got here, and I was like, crap. To be fair, it does help you in harder classes, but it's literally so annoying, and professors are so vague about it when you ask, and they'll be like, oh, I just give exams because I have to. I just give grades because I have to. And I really appreciate them saying that, but that is not going to help my GPA, and I would like to get a good grade in your class, professor. Sorry I'm ranting so much in this video. I just haven't talked to you guys in such a long time. But after class, I went to the law library, and I love it there. The vibe there is just so academic. I don't know if that makes sense, but I love the vibes in there. And as you know, I'm a to-do list girl. I start my to-do list before I do any work, and for me, that's literally like a brain dump. Everything I'm thinking, everything that I need to do, instead of like shelving it in my brain, I just put it down on paper, and it makes me feel so good. I will literally rewrite the same thing every day, and it hits a spot. I love doing it so much. But I was basically basically just writing a discussion post for my Global Asia class. We have readings, and then we usually have a question or something that we have to think about and write a discussion post about that in like 200 words. It's pretty chill, and the readings are super duper interesting. I'm literally learning about countries I didn't even know. I keep saying literally. My mom always texts me to stop saying it in my videos. It's so entrenched in my everyday vocabulary. It's so bad. I'm gonna be honest and say that I just feel really stressed out with school, and it's been getting better, but I just feel like I can't do anything. I know I sound insane when I say that, but basically what happens is I think about everything I have to do, and it just seems like this mountain that I can't climb. So instead of trying to climb the mountain, I'm just standing at the bottom of the mountain stressing out about how I need to climb the mountain, and I just do that over and over and over again, and it's bad. Hey you guys, sorry I haven't talked to the camera a lot today. I am so tired. I haven't been in my dorm since like 11, and it's like 5:20 right now, and I'm going to a beat biking class, which I'm excited about. Me and a girl from my dorm are gonna walk over there, but I literally have to leave at like 5:30, so in like 10 minutes, and I'm so tired. My plan was to stay in the law library until this class and then just go straight away. But the issue is, hold on, literally why can't I take this off? My stomach started to like rumble, and I was so hungry, and then I was like, I won't be able to eat dinner because I was planning to go to office hours later today, but I don't think that's gonna end up happening just because I checked the syllabus and there are 2 other time slots to go to office hours later this week. So I'm like, I'm literally so freaking tired. I'll just go later this week. But yeah, I'm excited for beat biking. It's basically a spin class, but yeah. Oh my god, I hate how tangled this is. No! The heart fell off my necklace. I don't know if you can even see it, but it literally fell off. I'm so mad. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. What can you do? Okay, let me change.
Think that I've said this a few times. Even with that, has it ever felt?
Hey you guys, I just got back from beat biking, and I went with one of the friends I studied abroad with, and she lives in my dorm. And we went to beat biking. It was at like 5:45 to 6:30, and my instructor, I had her for my first beat biking session. I went with my roommate, and she's just one of those people that's so happy, and her energy is like so contagious. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wish I was like that. I love people like that. Like, their energy is just so like contagious because they're just so like positive and happy. But yeah, and honestly, I need to do homework, which I honestly probably need to go to the library because I usually like studying on the 4th floor, but the 4th floor is so hot. So usually I go to the library for a few hours and then go to the 4th floor. But yeah, right now I'm just laying in my bed. I'm literally all sweaty and I'm laying in my bed, but we just are gonna pretend I'm not, okay? Of course I have to get Starbucks before I study, but in my dorm we have something called the 4th floor study rooms, which I do complain about my dorm a lot, and it's not because I like hate my dorm, but I just complain about the fact that we don't have AC, and our elevator is just honestly terrifying. My dad won't even ride in it. He thinks it's so like dangerous, which is kind of funny, but I really like my dorm simply because of the location. We have a really good location on campus, which personally I would always take a good location over a better dorm, but I'm still gonna complain because my dorm has cockroaches, and I feel like since I have to be exposed to cockroaches, that gives me the right to complain. But onto my homework, I was just doing more readings for my Global Asia class, and again, I was finishing my discussion post. We have 2 discussion posts due a week, one due on Tuesday, one due on Thursday, and this was the one due on Thursday, and I did in fact turn this in at like 11:56, which I think is kind of hilarious. That's the crazy thing about college. I will do things ahead of time and not procrastinate, but I will turn it in right before it's due because I will go over my work over and over again, which is really annoying. Professors here really make you work for your grade, and then I just ended my night looking through my finance textbook, which of course is a lovely way to end your night.
I swear that this has happened every moment. Can I just be honest? I was only wondering, and maybe we could take it to a different conversation. Things will get uncomfortable, but only if we make it. I just wanna say that, but you'd rather take it all back. the shade from that side of the corner just to get a space, 'cause I wanna believe that. Ooh, I get lost, you go with your day, slowly get closer but you're moving away. I know it's just a recap, but I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back. Maybe it's time to get home.